Danger. How?
So for danger, what you have to do first, you check the danger on yourself. So first you check danger on yourself. Okay? Is there anything on you that can hurt the casualty? For example, your watch. Okay? If it's like very big, it could hurt the person or you. And then if you have anything in your pocket, for example like me, I have my phone, wallet, everything, it might be difficult for me to kneel down and do CPR or whatever. Okay? So anything like that, you take out. Okay? And after you check danger on yourself, then you check danger in the scene. So around you, you see, is there any sharp objects on the ground? Is there, let's say, a fire nearby? Okay? Anything that could become a danger to both you and the casualty. Okay? After the scene is clear, then you go to the person themselves. Okay? You check the danger on the casualty. So for example, you have stuff like neckties, okay, that could block the airway, or maybe they have glasses, big watches, anything like that, okay, stuff that could again hurt you or the casualty. Alright, then also for the COVID guidelines, okay, for choking, what you have to do is, under danger, you remove the person's face mask if they have one, okay. For example, now I think most of us aren't wearing face masks, but if let's say this casualty here is wearing one, okay, then you just chaput, okay, because later on, when you are doing the choking, you want the object to come out. So when the object comes out, if he is wearing the mask, he's just going to go back in lah. Okay, so you don't want that to happen. So take off the face mask. Okay, then after that, after danger, what is next? Response, right? Okay, so to check response for a choking person, okay, how do you know if the person is choking? Universal sign of choking. Can everyone do that now? Okay, is the hand to the neck, right? Okay, bagus. So if you see this, this is a sign of choking. So you go up to the person. Okay, the person is still conscious. That means he knows that you are there. So you have to go in front of the person. Okay, make sure they can see you, and then you tap the shoulders. So you tap the shoulders, and then you introduce yourself. So, hi sir, my name is Zainal. I'm a qualified St. John First Aider. If you are choking, can you please cough the object out? Okay. Then after that, you ask the examiner, can the person cough the object out? Okay. The examiner will say no lah, because if not, then you don't need to do your exam. So when they say no, then after that, you tell the person, okay sir, now I will perform 5 back blows and 5 abdominal thrusts. Okay. This is very important for you to say lah. You have to tell the person what you are going to do. Okay. So you tell, now I'm going to perform 5 back blows, and 5 abdominal thrusts. Okay, while I'm doing it, please try and cough it out. Okay, so now you will go to the back of the person, and then you'll ask the person to bend forward slightly, okay, like this. And also ask the person to spread their legs, okay. Okay, this may seem wrong, but it is very important. Why? Because this is for stability. Okay, and another thing for stability also, let's say the person is like this, you put your leg in the middle. Why? Because this gives you a strong footing. Okay, if let's say like this, right? If let's say the person were to fall back, you also fall back. And habis lah, for 2 casualties like that. Okay? So that's why you put your leg here and it's stronger lah. Okay, the person falls back and he falls on your leg. Okay, so it's easier for you to support. Okay, so now after you have like this, then you tell the person lah. Okay, now I'll perform 5 back blows on you. Please try and cough it out. Okay, then you take your arm, you support the front, okay, around the chest or the stomach, somewhere there lah. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then you take your other hand and you want to perform the back blows. So how you perform? You take your hand like this. Okay, everyone put your hand up like this. Okay, and you want to strike the back with the heel of your palm. Okay, so you see my hand here, this part. So you strike with this part, and then you hit in the center of the shoulder blades. So the shoulder blades are somewhere here, and you hit in the middle. Okay, so you strike in and up. Okay, so it's one motion. Okay, it's not in then up, it's like in and up together. Okay, so it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is your that's the method to do back blows. Okay, then the amount of force you want to do. Okay, of course, if it's a younger person, let's say a child, you use less force compared to an adult, right? For example, someone like me and someone like Ryan over there. because we don't have the same amount of force lah. Like I said, Ryan, you hit with the same amount of force like me, he will fly. Okay, then habis lah. Okay, so your force you should estimate lah. Strong enough for it to, maybe like get the object up, but not strong enough to like really hurt the person lah. Okay, you should have a rough idea lah. Okay, in your head. Okay, so after you perform 5 of these back blows, then you want to ask the examiner. Okay, you check first, you look at the mouth, then you ask the examiner, has the object been coughed out? Okay, then the examiner will most likely say no. Then you'll proceed to the next step, which is abdominal thrust. Okay, so for abdominal thrust, you tell the person, okay sir, now I'm going to perform abdominal thrust on you. Again, please try and cough it out while I do the abdominal thrust. Okay, now how do you do? It's very important. Okay, a lot of people will make mistakes here. Okay, so pay attention. You see this dummy here, it has a belly button. Okay, do you see the belly button? You see it, right? Okay, if not now, then you probably have seen it before lah. So, you take the belly button, then you take 2 fingers of one hand. Okay, you do your 2 fingers like this. Okay, everyone follow. Do your 2 fingers like this, and place it right above your belly button. Okay, now I'll do on the dummy lah, just to make it easier for me. Okay, so you place the 2 fingers on your belly button, then take your other hand, make it into a fist with the thumb on the inside. The other hand, while your fingers are still on the belly button, make it a fist with the thumb on the inside, and then you place it right above these 2 fingers, like this. Okay, then this hand, the 2 fingers can go away and come back here to give support. So this position, this is the right position for you to perform your abdominal thrust. Okay, if it's any higher, then you start to compress on the chest, which is wrong. Okay, any lower, then it's too low for it to be effective. Okay, so this spot is the optimal spot, the best spot. Okay, so this might be a bit different from what you have taught, but moving forward, we'll do this method. Okay, so now over here, again, you have to ask the person to bend forward slightly, and then spread the legs, and you put your foot in front, and then you perform abdominal thrust. And the movement is exactly the same as your back nose, in and up. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you see it's like very aggressive, but you have to lah, because if you go too light, then it's not going to help at all. Okay, so after you do your 5 abdominal thrusts, then again you go to the front, you check the mouth, and you ask the examiner, has the object been coughed up? And then they will say yes or no lah. Okay, so if let's say they say no, then what do you have to do next? 5 back blows and 5 abdominal thrusts again, right? You repeat the process. Okay, so you repeat again 5 back blows, 5 abdominal thrusts, the exact same like how you did just now. Okay, then eventually after you do enough, there will be 2 possibilities. 1, the object is coughed out. Okay, if the object is coughed out, then what do you do next? Non-recovery position. Secondary survey. So secondary survey, that one is you use your sample lah. You ask the person whether they are, what happened, or any medical history and all that stuff. Okay, your sample. Okay, but for your exam, that will most likely not happen lah. Okay, in most cases they will tell you, okay, the person has fallen unconscious. After that, what do you have to do? Okay, you slowly drag down. Okay, so how you drag down, okay, is very important. Chester, can you come here? Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's say, okay, put your arms to your neck. Right. So universal sign of choking, right? And now let's say I'm performing back blows on him. Okay, so he's already bent forward. Then after that he falls unconscious. Okay, just drop. Okay, so like this. Okay, now over here, you want to support by the shoulders. Okay, sorry, the shoulders here, like the armpits there. Okay, so this part is like very secure lah, very easy. Then you slowly go down, slowly drag him down. Okay, you can use your knee because like remember your leg is in front, so you use that as like your support for him to go down. Okay, then now when he's on the floor, then you slowly support the head and then put down lah, all the way. So that is how you put the person down. Okay, but during your exam day, most of the time there won't be a person left to be a casualty. So you have to just pretend with your dummy. Okay. So after this point, everyone clear about what you have to do? Okay, after you put the person down, that's usually where your exam for choking will end lah. Okay, then after this, okay, all is done, then maybe they will ask some theory questions. Okay, so for example, what is the universal sign of choking? Okay, that one I already went through just now, grasping your neck, right? Okay, then maybe they might ask, what are the signs and symptoms of choking? Okay, can you give me some signs and symptoms of choking?
Eating.
Grasping the neck, okay. Some more? Coughing. Anything else? Wheezing. Some more?
What about his face?
Red color?
What is the word?
Cyanosis is bluish color. Okay, or maybe they start to turn pale. Okay, and also difficulty talking. Okay, so these are some examples of signs and symptoms of choking. Okay, so these after you done your practical part, usually they will ask some theory questions. Okay, then after that settle up for your choking. Okay, any questions before I move on to the next part?
No.
All good up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.